scan complete.
Hello.
Hello everybody, Mr. Moo here in the cockpit, here in Elite Dangerous, here in Redguya ZK-G B11-0. Really rolls off the tongue. How's everybody doing? Hopefully you're having a good Friday. I'm having a decent one. Got new internet, got new broadcast set up. A little bit, so hopefully you should have some better frame rate, better everything. I should be transmitting a much clearer picture now. Shoutouts to Lashios King, aka Palps, VoxTuber Sum. Also shoutouts to Rowdy Rat, thank you so much for the follow. Booboy Burton and Rabid Wallaby. Great, I'm being followed by a Rabid Wallaby. Words I did not expect to string together outside of Australia. Again. So yeah, we're, Vox can be spending the rest of the working day documenting software requirements. Woo. And the palpiest of Palpatines. Go for Palpatine. The hell is an aluminum falcon? Yeah. Oh, I love that routine. I'm a big Robot Chicken fan. So yeah, did some poking around. Did some... okay, for an example. Today we're going to do some practical testing of the exploration tools. Just, I've seen other people do it. I wanted to get some hands-on experience myself. Starting to get used to the Discovery Scanner. Northema 07. Starting to get used to things, so have a look at this. I mapped this whole system out. All 3 stars, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 planets, 3 moons. I mapped this entire place. Or got scans on this entire place in under 5 minutes. That ain't bad. It's a little less super useful for in-close systems, but how many systems have everything close and convenient? Good question, right? So yeah, I'm enjoying this. I think, you know, if you just get a little bit of use on the new system, man, come on, we needed to get used to the old Discovery Scanner. You know, had to figure out, okay, what's this do? What am I looking for? Getting the audio, you know, if you knew what to listen for, if you knew what to look for, pretty much same principle here. And yeah, woo. And a little bit of a surprise reveal in a little bit of time. Gonna be, love to stay, gotta go shower, I'll be back though. Sounds good, go, shower, become clean, acquire the cleanliness.
Interstellar travel mode engaged.
So yeah, also a little special announcement coming up at, a little bit later in the show.
Levels. Readying for exit now.
Many thanks to Nacer for this. So yeah, let's... Okay, so this is a T-Tori star. Don't have to worry about fueling off this thing. We'll get the scan. Or the honk, anyway. Get away from the star a little bit, so we don't have that in our way as much. Enter into discovery mode. It's already 100% scanned. We can already tell right there. Okay. Moving on. Saturnine, switching Twitch channels, alright.
Course adjustment.
Yay! I am glad to hear that. Thank you so much, Saturnine. That makes me all smiley.
Within limits. All other
Probably don't sound it, but I have a great big smile on my face right now. So yeah, again, honk the horn. Again, T-Tori, don't have to worry about refueling. Let's just get away from this thing. Throttle back. Check the scan, 100%. Moving on. Class M star, scoopable. Excellent. We need some fuel. Plus, our tank is getting down to, what, the 3/4 empty mark, so this will be plenty of time to scoop up while we are exploring a little bit, or scanning. Saturnine, dislike the 0% throttle for scan. True, but on the other hand, that means you don't go flying into something.
Confirming exit point telemetry. Stand by. Warning.
We're gonna have to be somewhat close here just to get, you know, fuel. That's okay. Orbital plane established. We got some contacts here. Some icy bodies. Rocky. High metal content. Let's see what we got. Planet with a moon. Icy. Alright, well, not too terrible. That was the moon. So, another icy here. A4. An experienced explorer never flies into something. Uh-huh. As somebody who considers himself a somewhat experienced explorer, I can say... Right. So what do we got here for distances? 145,000 light seconds. High metal content, very nice. Okay, we got some stuffed stars in the way here, that's alright. Let's make our way around. 80% scanned anyway. Exit the scanner. We got a full tank, we're good now. Oop. That's the button I wanted. Link is here. A little bit early today. Wanted to try out the toys. And we've still got Star in the way. Okay. Scanned 4 terraformable high metal contents and an Earth-like in this system. Do I go for the ice balls 500,000 light seconds away to get the so-called 100% bonus? Well, I mean, once you get... if you're fast enough, it's... I mean, here, let's have a look at the system map. I mean, assuming you're in the beta. If not, I wouldn't. The 100% bonus, I think, is only for the beta and, you know, moving forward. But look at this. I was able to get scans on these 4 planets at 142,000 light seconds. In the beta, I mean... If you can zoom in the sensors, I say go for it. I should be free and clear now to get these other scans. Yep, there's the planet. Nope, that's the moon. Alright.
System scan complete.
There we go, 100%. That did not take long. And that is a much more complete mapping than anything we've been able to perform before. Oh, you scanned it. It's more the mapping. Oh, in that case, I would say... As far as I know, you get the 100% bonus for 100% scanning or 100% mapping if it's already been scanned. Right now I'm just doing the planet scans because there wasn't anything too terribly interesting to do the probing with. And Mando, hey, what's up? Hope you're having a good Friday, good weekend. So no, if there's anything interesting, I will go and map it, assuming something. I don't know what I'm looking for yet on the, that I'd use the detailed, the probe launcher on, but... Well, a few jumps back,
integrity is within
I found
all other systems are at normal levels.
So in theory I get 2 times the 100% bonus. I don't think it works that way. I would have to double... I don't know. But no, if I see something interesting to scan, I have another paper due at 1800 tonight. You ought to get on your horse. Let's see, North Even found 1 system high metal, 1 water world. Got first discovery, but got messed up and killed itself. Oh!
Go!
Because also you can kind of tune in here and see if there's anything really interesting to go for. Adam Volstead, hey, what's up? Metal content and a moon of some kind. What coordinates am I on the galaxy map? 1 second, Saturnine. Let me, yeah, that's just that one. Okay. Galaxy map.
Stellar cartography.
I am right here at negative 580 by 175 by negative 1080. An estimated profit. What's up? And you're just an ice ball, ain't you? Yep, just a... I mean, for icy bodies, I don't think I'd get out of... Estimated profit, my ideal weight if I were 11 feet tall. Bit far to ask you to go to this system. Ah, gotcha. Well, I don't know, I'm in the Bifrost. It covers ground in a hurry. 820 by negative 18 by 90. Yeah, I don't know the coordinates off the top of my head, but probably a little ways out of the ways.
System scan complete.
There we go. 100% system scan, and let's see here. Carbon dioxide rich, not a terraforming candidate. All in all, pretty quick, though, to get scans done. Adam Volstead, this is new? What's new? Also, let's see here. Make sure that works. All right. You mean the new scanning system?
Course adjustment.
It's taken a little bit of getting used to, but I'm actually really enjoying it. I can do a 40 body system in 3 to 4 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. I enjoy it. I mean, it's going to fill out the map a whole lot faster.
Checking systems now. Complete.
At least in my opinion. You don't have to go flying all over hell and creation, scattering yourself all over the star system. You know, bird dogging back and forth to get data. I'm just pulling away from the star a little bit so I so I don't have it in the way too much. So yeah, there's asteroid clusters here. Meh. Metal rich. I'm seeing metal rich. Here's a high metal content. You can see all the data here, which is really nice. No volcanism, no atmosphere. Not too interested in, you know, in probing that and landing on it. But then you've got the B star right here. Let me get a scan here real quick. Yeah, it's a little bit more involved, like you say, super cruising from planet to planet. So here's A5. No volcanism, no atmosphere. A5A. I think that's everything there. But then you've got so many bodies here around the B star. Let's see how this... the planet scans would be considered a level 2 while the probe being a level 3. I believe so, yes. What's the distance? 32,000 light seconds. Not bad. That still gives you the little blue glow here for anything you haven't found in the area. Actually, yeah, I think... I don't know if this would be... Because I've heard people say this counts as a detailed scan now. But I'm not... So I'm not 100% sure on the payout. I mean, we'll certainly check when we fly... We get flown home. I am not that far from the bubble. Well, relatively speaking. Yeah, mapping might be level 4 because it gives you everything. It gives you where the points of interest are, you know, hotspots, etc. There's something else in here around B. There you are. Oh, asteroid cluster. Well, you can just eat me. But there's other things around here which I don't think are asteroid cluster. That's an asteroid cluster. Alright, let's just ignore the hell out of that. Because I don't think it even helps in scanning anyway. Yep, that does not add to the scan total at all. Not a question of when, it's a question of how long you're going to stay out there. I've only been out here for about 50 minutes. Yeah, I haven't been out here too terribly long, to be honest. Let's see here. Let's get a scan off of... There's something else here. I just can't tell what. Alright, well, let's pull away from there. Let's see what we got here. Alright, back to work. Bibliophilus, haven't played in a while. The Explorer Con is parked at the Crab Pulsar. Good place for it. Probably won't get stolen there. A lot of this stuff, though, looks like it's poking around the B-star. Let's get ourselves oriented here. Open up the system map. See what's going on. Actually, no, a lot of these are around the A-star yet. So I need to get A1, A3, and A4, along with B2. Well, that's helpful. So there are other planets in the area. High metal contents from the look of it. Oop. There we go. Just got to zoom in a little bit more. If you're an asteroid cluster, I'm going to be very unhappy. Oh, I ain't happy. Fine, we'll get the damn things mapped out and then I don't have to deal with them anymore. There. Stop bothering me now and show me what I'm looking for. There's something... There you are. Write some simple program reads out what planets I have mapped in a system. I mean, if this were live and I had like ED Discovery or Captain's Log up, it would flash up in the corner. It would flash up in the corner what planet you had scanned, so you could tell from that. Do it the old way, in order, flying up and down. Oh, you go by parallax? That's a little bit better. There you are. You gotta remember to zoom out all the way. Yeah, scanning isn't the problem, the mapping is the issue. That takes a bit. That takes a hot second or two. So, I mean, I don't think I mind this right now because I'm still, at least I can see, you know, in the lower right, icy bodies. I mean, I'm just, you know, trying to get some more practice in with this mapping system. I think I'd be fairly happy, because right now I'm in a metal rich, apparently, on the scanner. Let's see if that's true. And it's a high metal content, close enough, so that's better cash payout. I get the 100% mapping bonus. System's 100% scanned, and that was a whole lot less painful than, you know, what we got right now. I'm actually interested in mapping out these ice balls. Resume course. Resume course.
Selecting next system en route. Leaving system.
But I mean, somebody ought to, you know, maybe start a timer and see how long it takes for me to 100% map the system.
Velocity.
And get the detailed scans. Not the maps, just the detailed scans. Saturnine, why the ice balls? Because it's there on the map. It's important. Maybe somebody someday will find something more, you know. It's more data. I guess I'll put it that way. It's more data. It doesn't take... It's so much faster now. Barely bothers me. Oh, we got a couple of gas giants in the area. What in the hell are you? Oh, guess we get to find out. A lot of stars in this system. 5,000 light seconds out. Looks like rocky rings, maybe. Making the probes finite. Yeah, that's a brilliant idea. Let's just, you know... Let's isolate more people. Let's make this game, you know... Let's add grind where there doesn't need to be much grind. Bibliophilus, the new system will make it infinitely more easier to find stuff like ruins on planets with robes. Yes. All you have to do is map out the planet and it will, yeah, you'll be able to see the locations. Let's do something kind of like that. Let's fly to one of these planets and get some mapping in. You know, assuming there's one to have a look at here. And relatively close. Okay, gotta scan off of you. Is there something... There, it looks like there's something else here, I'm just missing it. Well, there's that gas giant, which I kind of missed. Usually I have good eyes. Oh no, not the asteroid clusters again. I'm just gonna stay away from that, see if we can't map out these guys somewhere, somehow.
For thousands of years I lay dormant. Who has disturbed my...
Hey, best buddy!
Oh, it's you.
Repairman Patch, thank you so much for the resub 3 months in a row. Again, it's been one of those weeks where I'm kind of going, why does anybody even bother? But thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. Yep, 100% got everything. Let's have a look at the system map. See if there's anything landable here that I could... Well, that's interesting. Why is that counting as... "13 light seconds out." Maybe I just got too... You have to rescan that one? Alright, we'll do. Metal-rich body, okay. Better. And Planet 2 is around here somewhere. Planet 2 is probably right there. System map.
System cartography.
Well, not the worst thing in the world. Probably not going to be able to land on any of these, but there you are. Metal Rich, saw it correctly, yep. So I hear the Discovery Scanner going here. I'm curious if that'll actually let me... If you fly close enough, you can scan it too. And there we go. I should have full data on it now. And landable. Okay, let's go probe a planet and see what we get out of it. But all things considered, again, getting the detailed scans much faster. If you wanna go and activate the surface scanner and do some you know, serious mapping, it's not 100% necessary. I think that's what in the Codex here, because let's look at the Codex. Let's see these discoveries. Because I'm seeing stuff like, here we go. There's reported, there's confirmed. Or if we look at the anomalies, we got rumored, reported, and confirmed. So even if you just fly by the place and honk the horn, I'm sure that gives you, you know, a rumor. Saturnine, still don't get the Codex. It's... Let's see here. I'm trying to figure out the best way. I think reported is other people seeing stuff. I don't know about rumored. I think reported is other people seeing stuff, and confirmed is you seeing it. Or that if you have other... Oh, here we go. I think I confirmed. Let's see, 1031, 33. Yeah, I think I confirmed this one. Lucas AZ reported this at HIP 63835. And then I flew there and confirmed that for myself. I think that's the way it works out. So the Codex is what you did and what other people did. You don't confirm it for everyone else too? I'm not sure about that one, Estimated Profit. I'm still very unsure on that. Let's activate the scanner and let's see here. Efficiency target 3 probes. Okay. Let's hit the horizon at 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and 6 o'clock. That should give us good mapping. That should give us good coverage.
Surface scan complete.
There we go, and we hit an efficiency target bonus. But now, if we're in analysis mode, we get the grid coordinates, or the grid system on the map. What is that? That's not Mercator. That's just a global latitude and longitude projection. Duh! Mercator is a map, not a globe. And then if there's anything interesting here... There we go. We've got geological surface signals. Fortunately, I remembered to pack an SRV on board the Bifrost here. But there are 8 geological surface signals detected. See that in the upper right. So we're locked in, coming in on approach. I think I'm going to have to change my HUD colors back. I can't... Things get too dim, actually. Let's see. Pilot preferences. Interface brightness. Let's see if that helps at all. Nope, still can't make out the local gravity. Though I'm pretty sure it's over 1G. So we'll have to be careful, like, landing the ship. Green is the way to go? You know, you might be right, I think. Yeah, we are at 1.12G. I can just make that out. And we are still accelerating towards the surface, so I think I'm going to try to level us out. I really don't want a repeat of what happened in the Pleiades, you know, last week. He says, being the master of faceplants, oh, no, I am merely the apprentice. I've seen true faceplanting mastery before. I wouldn't dare presume. "700 meters up, pointing my butt at the ground. There we go. Set 1-2. Alignment is good. Speed is good. We're down. Do I have these powered? Nope. There we go. Check my fire groups here. Short range composition scanner. There we go. And I've got combat and analysis mode here. And a rock. And some kind of crystalline cluster. Along with geysers. Okay, that's the composition scanner. Is that what I want? Yeah, the composition scanner appears to be what I want. I just can't... Got my fire group set up properly. Okay. Got a switch mode for composition scanner. Okay. I got a data link scan complete on it. That's the data link scanner. This should be the composition scanner. There we go. You got to get real close and get a scan off it. Codex Discovery Voucher obtained. 2,500 credits. And then there's needle crystals over there. 100 meters away. Okay, so you just got to get really close, and it's best to be in the turret to target these things. Gas vents, iron magma, nothing new discovered. Press joystick 18 to open Codex. I forget which key did I have set up for that. Nope. 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 That ain't it. Nope. 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 Alright, anyway. Oh, it could be because I'm in the turret. Let's try that. This will be great in VR, Bibliophilus. It's just that right now there's a little wee bit of a problem with VR. Malik was pointing it out that it's not rendering properly for the right eye. Okay, biological and geological. So, we've got gas vents now, which... Let's see here. Found on... I'm trying to figure out which one of these is mine. Ice geysers. That ain't it. Yeah, I still haven't figured out the setup either. First, let's make sure we're on the right planet here. Or what kind of planet we're on, I should say. This is a metal-rich world. Pisceus Cobble. Alright.
Hello.
Desert Dude, hey, what's up? Crystalline Cluster, Pisceus Cobble. I don't even know, but let's go have a look. That's a data link scanner. Don't need that. Okay. At what distance do I actually kick in the scanners here? Still a little twitchy. We'll get it figured out. Okay, gas vents, iron magma, nothing new discovered. So maybe somebody's already been by here. Pop back out of the turret. Composition scanner is ready to scan, so let's... Okay, so what I'm finding here is that it's almost easier to steer your turret without locking onto something. Crystalline fragments. Okay, let's see what that is. Again, it's just finding gas vents with iron magma. You can shoot the crystals, get some mats? Alright, let's go have a look at that. Aha! And then you get nickel. Alright. Okay, so there's two different things going on here. The crystals are kind of like... So, Saturnine, thanks. I think that just put it into perspective, or gave me the key. So those crystals, those formations, that's like shooting the old outcrops. And anything else you're scanning here, that is just the vents. So the vents are the geological oddity. And the crystals are just the new rock formations, basically. That makes sense. Okay, that's how that gets sorted. At least I think. Let's, Hey, vanadium. The crystals are in alive as well? Okay. Do the old-style rock formations exist outside of these areas? I do believe they do. Not sure if the crystals appear everywhere or only near the vents. Yeah, I'm not sure either, but I think it makes sense to be in the more geologically active areas. Okay, so if we check the Codex now, and we go for biological and geological, and we go for, like, geysers, which, I wonder which one, this counts as a gas vent, I guess. See, I'm not sure. Menu. Let's go and get the interface set up properly so I know what I'm looking for here. The Didic Foray had some geysers I visited for the PvP event. Oh, okay. Yes, they show up like POIs on the scanner. Estimated profit. I mapped the planet using the probes, and then it showed all the geological areas. Interface area, head look mode, what am I looking for? Detailed scanner maybe? So I am looking for... What I'm looking for is, because I know there was a command like show your discoveries in the Codex. I'm just trying to remember what it's under now. Playlist. Playlist Bibliophilus is for the Galnet news, etc., I believe. Mouse panel. Open system map, open galaxy map. Open discovery, here we go. It was already set up as that, alright. But yeah, the playlist is for things down here with Galnet News. But being in the beta, I don't believe everything is voice acted here. Yet. Yeah, there's no option for playing yet. Figures, I had to park right underneath a geyser. Like, right there. So if I go into the Codex... And I'm trying to find out where to go to... So your total discovery is 31. So I must have been the one who confirmed... Here we go. Okay, found on terrestrial planets with iron magma. Well, that's just strange. The reported location was Sunifi ZRI B4310. But I confirmed it at HIP 63835. The problem here with the confirmations, I believe, is that
Hello.
this guy could have actually been flying in HIP 63835. Hey, Sanson, what's up? This guy could have been flying where I confirmed it. However, he could have been in multi-crew with somebody else at 63835, and that's where all the confusion is coming from, I think. And yeah, Eli is great. He's a whole lot of fun. So let's see here. Confirmed. O-type star reported in HIP 40430. I confirmed it in 63835? Question mark? So somebody found a... Let's get a scan. Or let's check the map here and see. Come on. So that is a neutron star. So somebody reported, hey, there's such a thing as a neutron star. And I confirmed it at Jackson's Lighthouse. The Codex is squirrely. Still need to poke around with that, I think.
Power plant capacity exceeded.
Gear up.
Retracting landing modules.
But let's see here. Estimated profit, you were asking. So no, I scanned the planet here. Let me go into analysis mode. And here is a bunch of geological signal sources here on the planet. Resume course.
Locking next star system.
So yeah, I am not 100% sure how the Codex quite works yet. But there's so many placeholder names in there yet, and so many... It's not quite fully done yet. Still needs some cooking. Still needs some time in the oven. Come on. Okay, the gravity on this planet's such a pain in the butt. I think I'm gonna have to super cruise out of here. There we go. Yeah, finding signal sources is good too now.
Power plant capacity exceeded.
Resume course.
Locking system destination.
Alright, and in Super Cruise, I do not have to worry about gravity dragging me down. Can't imagine flying around a whole planet at low level all the time. And yet, there were people dedicated enough to do it, and my hat is off to them. With the new graphical overhaul, have you noticed any performance
systems
issues
check
yet?
out. No
Or are things
unusual
just about the same?
activity.
Things are just about the... Ooh, right boy.
Exceeded.
Things are just about the same. And I need to deactivate the hangar again, just so it doesn't yell at me. Target too close. Fair enough. Let's get a honk going here. Okay, orbital plane is established. Oh, come on. Let me scoop along. There we go. Good enough. Flying 500,000 light seconds to a snowball and still managed to do a loop of shame. I won't tell if you won't. Of course, you already told, so...
System scan complete.
Tell. And there we go. Found a water world. 100% complete already. The other things here must be... rocks? Asteroid clusters, right. What's the distance there? That is 14,000 light seconds. Ah, what the hell. At least you didn't do the fall asleep of shame. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I had a friend do that, actually. He, well, shoot. That was that commander. She needed rescue out by, Salome's Reach, right? Then again, you have a half-decent PC. I mean, Link, I've been able to run, I think everything they've done, it's either no change or actually fixes things a little bit. But no, I've been able to run this game before on a, oh, what was it, an Asus Windows tablet. B-class star. Actually, here's a quick question. I'm going to throttle back. Point back around at the primary. Well, actually, get here first. What? Oh, just the asteroid clusters, okay. Okay, so what I did there, I scanned the B-star, and I want to see if there's any difference showing up here versus here. And no, it doesn't look like it, so you just honk the horn and you get full data. Just kind of worried about some of the other players. No, I totally understand. That's why I still start this game up in the beta on my... Now and I have... One second here, take a drink. Now and I have, for all intents and purposes, a decent media center PC. And when I say media center, means we're loading up the other stuff off our mains and it's just streaming to our TV. But it is a potato. The video card in it is... video onboard video memory, maybe? No, I take that back. I think it's like a... it's an old video card. It's 4 or 5 years old. And I'm still able to load up the beta and run it. I'll provide system specs next time I'm on, but... No, that thing is... GLaDOS would consider it an upgrade from the potato. No, she would... She'd consider it a side grade from the potato. Yeah, 512 megs video memory, exactly. But no, the worst computer I've been able to get Elite to run on in its current state is... 1.6 gigahertz processor, dual core, and 4 gigs memory. And that was on a tablet. And the processor on it was like totally, there wasn't even any video, there wasn't any GPU to it. The GPU was just software attached to the to the CPU. Loop of shame to station 5 times, falling asleep on approach. Isn't that called an orbit? Each loop, falling asleep on approach after each loop, just finally turned off the Xbox in disgust. Been there. Uber, hey, what's up? Yeah, it's been a day or two. How you doing? We're just testing out, kind of doing practical testing here on the new Discovery system in the beta. At least I hope it's saying that. Usually never home when you're on? Need a better schedule, man. Alright, surface scanner is out of range. So we'll close that up a little bit. This is a big water world. This is, I think, well, maybe it's just... We'll find out here in a second, won't we? Surface scanner says 6 probes. Yeah, it's a little bit bigger than usual. Okay, so we're going to do 6 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock again. Probe away. Those 3 will land on the horizon line, and then we can go from there. Uber, that is a water world, and this is the Super Cruise probes I'm firing. Okay, I've got a 62% coverage on that, not bad. So we'll just go dead center on the planet's surface now. Each probe, you see, overlaps, and you can get the mapping data off of it. You get to 100%, you got a full map of the planet. Okay, and there's a great big empty spot right over there, which, you know what? Probe away. 4 side, frontal, and a back got me 100% for a 6 prober. Yeah, I did a 3 a front and a back. Let's see what happens. We have impact. Oh, so close. Don't think I'm gonna get this one, but hey, let's find out. It's space golf, and yeah, so far if I'm lucky here, I'll shoot par. Right now I'm looking at the backside of the planet, see what's unmapped. And I made par.
Scan complete.
Not what I wanted to do, but that's alright. What happens if you hit the efficiency target? You get paid a little bit more. Just a little mini game. It's not like a huge deal. So we've got yeah, this is a fairly big water world. 6.7 Earth masses, nearly 13,000 kilometer radius. So the diameter would be around 26,000 kilometers. Gravity 1.6 G, surface temperature 279 Kelvin, surface pressure 1,400 atmospheres. No pressure or anything. I'm guessing there's missions to do this new form of scanning. I haven't seen any yet. This is just the brand new exploration system. But doing this new form of scanning, if this were a landable world, I could find geological stuff to go land on and look at. Ah, thank you, Saturnine. 3 times bonus if you're over target, 4x if you're on target, 5x if you're under. Don't pin that on me. Fair enough. But no, if there's a planet with, say, alien ruins on it, and you map it, then you get that information sent out. So let's go into the Codex here. Stellar bodies. Terrestrials. I've confirmed 1 Earth-like. Let's see here, I confirmed a water world there, or, sorry, ammonia world. And then you've got a bunch of records here, which is interesting. If only we could land on atmospheric planets. Working on it. Working on it. So yeah, terrestrial planets, water world, confirmed. I don't think I'm in Col 285 sector. Maybe I am. No, I'm in the OTOP sector. Is there any point to having an engineered surface scanner anymore? I believe there are, Patch. I've seen... Let's have a look here. Because I've got mine engineered. I don't know if the engineering carried over, but... What the hell? Let's have a look. Detailed surface scanner. Show info. So mine is set for fast scan. Now, from what I've seen, this probe radius is the thing to look for. Probe radius is standard at something like 20%, and mine is more like 30%. I think engineering, you can either engineer for greater radius of the probe or higher ammo clips, something like that. The Codex is updated with finds without caching the info in. Yes, I believe so, Repairman. But you still got to cache it in to make the cache. Other than that, though, you can... No, this is that. I think that's what reporting versus rumored is. Don't quote me on that. I'm gonna have to do some real in-depth studying up on what's what here. Honestly, I just kind of came out here as the lay pilot. Ooh, we got a neutron star coming. Super boost. Also, the neutron stars look beautiful in the new visual settings. I purposely didn't do any examination on any of the mechanics I was looking for today.
Maximum velocity.
I was hoping to be able to intuit some of it, and it's gonna take some study.
Confirming exit point telemetry. Stand by.
And also, space and land legs. Oh, hopefully. Yes, Uber. Triangulation scanning for extra detail. Pretty much. Okay, system is 79% mapped. We've got something out here on the orbital plane. There you are.
System scan complete.
And there we go. It is a water world at 37,000 light seconds. Orbiting the neutron star. And here we go. First discovered by Rancor, first mapped by Rancor. So somebody else already came out this way. First mapped. Nope, doesn't look like you can map the neutron star. Alright. Resume course. Resume course.
Selecting next system en route.
Alright, 312 light years about to go away.
Boost activated.
Alright, super boost is go. And so are we. And oh, that lighting is beautiful.
Adjusting for jump.
That lighting is amazing.
Confirming exit point telemetry. Stand by.
Still want to get HCS in with voice attack. It's good stuff. It can be a little obtrusive, but a little bit of training, a little bit of tuning in the settings, you can get that sorted out. I think we're going to crash, though. Beta being beta. I think we're about to lose contact with the server. Also, by the way, how is the video looking? I was able to up my my bitrate a wee bit. Hopefully it's looking good. Oh, glad to hear it. Thank you so much for, you know, Uber and Terami. There we go. Yep, we ran into a network wall. One of those weird space effects. Let's activate the surface scanner and find out where the hell we are. Yeah, always makes me think the ship is dead. Yeah. The disconnect pop is not fun. Did we make our I think we made our target. Now, for some reason, it's saying I found an M-class star. M-type stars Codex entry discovered. Press Joy 18 to open the Codex. I'm pushing it and it ain't doing anything. Oh, but I still have transcoding right now? Hot damn. Awesome. Got stuck in witch space. Call fuel rat to bail you out. I would like to see that rendezvous. I would be very curious how that works. Okay, we are 19% scanned in this place. There's nothing but a lot of ice and crap around here. Well, now we're up to 47% scanned. But no, remember how, you know, it used to be, you know, dwarf star, it's like ice, 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 crap, garbage, rocky ice, icy rock. Oh, if you hit 100%, it doesn't count all the probes still on their way? Aha! And
System scan complete.
there we go. System is 100% scanned right there, all done. Bibbidi bobbidi boom. So the theory I've got all of a sudden is that rumored... Yeah, much faster than flying to each planet. I mean, it takes a little bit of training, takes a little bit of getting used to, but not the worst thing in the universe. Galaxy map. Well, I
Galaxy
lost
map.
my course when it crashed, and I'm having... Okay, Come here, you. Paste. Yeah, that's not, I think it has a very Star Trek science officer vibe to the mechanics. I agree. And Dark Mecha, when in multi-crew, I think this is going to be spectacular. Because multi-crew science vessels, though they've run into a little problem with the Codex. And let me share that. So here's what I'm looking for. Let's see here. And we're here in the Sanguinius Rim right now. I'm looking for the Elysian Shore is what I'm looking for. Anomalies, Lagrange clouds. There's one reported here. 1,400 light years away. Come on, there we go. The Bifrost is good to go on that. 1,400 light years away. How long is that? So no, I wasn't able to map that from my galaxy map. I had to pop into there. But we are 21 jumps out. Change scanning noise to scanning noise from TOS. Yeah. And yeah, so let me back up to what I was saying. They've been running into issues, and hopefully they'll get this cleared up. I'm sure they will, because right now it's a major annoyance. But if you go into, say, where are we here? The Inner Orion Spur. This is home. This is the bubble. Biological, geological, Lagrange clouds. They found 6 of them. However, these 6 clouds are not actually in the Orion Spur. There's nothing in the Guathiti system. There's none of these Lagrange clouds in, you know, Guathiti or Shinrarta Desra. What's going on here is that Filsnar Gainep was the multi-crew crew member on an exploration ship that was out in deep space. He got invited in. He was the multi-crew. He scanned a cloud. Unfortunately, the game reported, since his ship is in Shinrarta Desra, that's where the cloud's location was reported. They need to fix that. But they got time. I know that. The beta ain't done yet. Well, not exactly a rookie programming mistake, but it's definitely a side effect of the way that they have... Definitely a side effect of the way that they implemented multi-crew. Which is gonna need a little bit of reworking. A wee bit of modifying, tweaking.
All systems check out. No unusual activity.
Alright, good time, 0 throttle. That's one thing you got to do with this scanner. You have to 0 your throttle. Got a water world analysis here. And yes, survey says we got a water world. Terraformable water world. And we've got a ringed gas giant here, I think. Yep. So, let's see here. Can I use my mouse? I can't. But you see on the... You see those arrows I've got on the I wish I could illustrate this with my mouse. Right now I'm just pointing at the screen like a moron. You've got those 2 stacks of arrows. If the arrows are separated and not touching, it means rings. If the arrows are close together, it means no rings. If the arrows are touching, no rings. Arrows separated, rings. If you have this scanner, why would you want to have the regular scanner? Uber, what do you mean the regular scanner? This is the new scanner. This is going to replace the entire Discovery scanner setup now. And there we go. We got the other gas giant locked on here. So now we just got to see all these little dots. These are the moons. Yes, this is the Discovery scanner and the Surface scanner all wrapped up into one. And... but wait, there's more! This takes up no weight and no compartments on the ship anymore. Included in every ship, no module slot. The only thing that takes up space and module slots on the ship anymore is the detailed scanner, the probe launcher. The drones have infinite ammo, the probes. Yeah, I get what you mean. No, they have infinite ammo. Okay, there's still some stuff to scan here. Now, people have been complaining, you know, why isn't there finite ammo? Well, because there's still people who don't fly Horizons, and you don't want to leave them out. Oh yes, we also have an Aura review. Let me pull that up real quick after I get this region scanned. So it looks like 3G and 3H are actually binary moons. There's no... the common center of gravity's here. Alright, that area is scanned. Saturnine, why not... Oh, you want... okay, gotcha, not responding. Gotcha, I follow. There's more stuff out... there we go. So it will still light up, it will still highlight if you've got other stuff to, if you've got other stuff to look at.
System scan complete.
There we go. And we've just, you know, we got a water world here that's been scanned. We've got the gas giant. We've got all these moons. And you know what? It didn't... I actually feel like, hey, let's scan the moons. It doesn't feel like it takes an infinite amount of time anymore. It's just like, doop, 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 just knock them off the checklist and you're done. Let's find out. There's the system primary. There's the water world. So let's go find that, let's go find those moons. There's G. Did I scan the wrong one? Nope, there we go. There's G and H. It is not showing their Berry Center. It's just showing their orbits here. But it's also handy that each grid cell here, it's showing a scale now. So these two planets are, these two moons I should say, are what? Around 14, around 12 megameters from each other. Gives you a nice scale there. Zoom out. Grid scale 0.23 light seconds per cell. 2.3 light seconds. But yeah. Oh, also. Yeah, I wanted to show this off. Many thanks to Commander Nacer for this. Give me a moment to load this up quick. Let's see here. Can't remember. Did you go do this in Sol? I did. And it also let you lock on to the ancient probes. Voyager 1, Voyager 2, and New Horizons. Just kind of wanted to not see a giant gap between orbit lines trying to figure out where the moon was. No, I get you. I get you. Let's see here. There we go. Let's see. Make sure I got that set up properly. Picture. Yeah, I think so. So, thanks to, let's see here. Voyager 1 and 2 are 2-something million light seconds out. Yes, they are. You are correct. So, no, thanks to Commander Nacer, and hopefully she's here in chat. If not, well, I'll throw this up in the Discord as well. But we've got a insignia now. Let's get that kind of... See if I can't edit that. Oh, there we go. It's locked. Let's try unlocking, and then we move things around. There we go. The Errantry Alliance. Yeah, she had the realization, if you look at a chieftain, from the top down, it looks like a skull. So, with the arc of the planet right there, you've got something that looks like a skull with a couple of maybe, cow horns. Which, yeah, I approve of. And I also pointed out, and she was very appreciative of this, that if you look at an Alliance Crusader from the top down, it looks like a skull with great big eyebrows. So yeah, I'm going to figure out where to put that. And yes, much love and many thanks to Nacer. She does amazing work. She's also the one that created the current Neutron Mu logo over there. Absolutely amazing. So yeah, hit her up on the Discord. She loves creating stuff, and yeah, she's going to be paid well for this. Saturnine bought my first chieftain earlier today. Excellent, great ship. Crusader, yeah, a little bit more, less crisp, I should say. Yeah, the spoiler on the Crusader making angry eyebrows. I'm trying to think. It would kind of look like Grimm from, Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. I'm angry.
Maximum velocity engaged. Confirming exit point telemetry. Stand by.
So now, okay, we've seen me scan the star and the entire system every time I pop in. What if you just want to do the old school boom and zoom? Well, here's how you can pull that off. Go back into discovery mode, and you can just look here on the spectral analysis mode and see if there's any planets that look interesting. For instance, high metal content. If you just want HMCs, here you go, high metal content. Looks like there's another one over here. High metal content. This is actually a pretty nice system because it looks like there's nothing but high metal content in the area. And looks like we got other stars here in the area. Which looks like the B and the C stars are not actually... There's nothing orbiting. Oh, there we go.
System scan.
There we go, 100%. But I was going to say, you can check... Yeah, these are attack eyebrows. I was going to say you could pop into the system scanner, see how much of the system is already mapped out. That'll tell you, because if it's nothing but stars, you already have it 100% mapped. The Discovery scanner will still get all of the stars. But you can, as you see on the lower right, as I'm moving the signal analysis around, moving the tuner on the radio, you've got a giant region of gas giants here. You've got water worlds, ammonia worlds, and Earth-like worlds here. So if you just want to find Earth-likes, ammonias, and water worlds, just keep your dial tuned into this region here. And if there's anything in that area, then you can stay and have a look around. Otherwise, if you don't want to do anything with this stuff, go right ahead and leave it be. So you can still cherry pick. You can still boom and zoom, you know, honk the horn and then jump away. Only downside is you can't see how many, or are they terraformable unless you scan. True. But at the same time, being able to just absolutely, you know, just instantly lock in on something. Or at the very least be in the relative neighborhood. Still pretty quick for cherry picking, and you get the detailed scan. No more wait. Faster scanning of the system. I'm seeing really no downsides other than learning the new setup. I've got this...
Confirming exit point telemetry. Stand by.
So I move the cursor around, the main cursor around, using my stick. I just fly it like I fly the ship. If your Earth-like is cherry-picked, the rest is still untouched. If you do 100%, do you still get the bonus? Very good question. I am not in any way, shape, or form sure on that. But I've got this tuned, I've got this set up so there's a button on my throttle that just lets me tune. That's gonna have rings, I think. Let's find out if I'm correct. No, wait, no. They're touching. That's not rings. My bad. There's the A star. But these are listed as metal rich. Yeah, you need more... Well, no, it overrides. I mean, right now I'm using buttons which are usually activate super cruise. So it will overlap current buttons that you already have. There's a big cluster of stuff here. And that is all... Let's see, what do we got here? High metal content, so, you know, decent payoff. But since everything's tuned in for high metal content... Yeah, and you can map with the mouse, that is also true. I do believe... Whoop, there you are.
System scan complete.
There we go, 100%. How big was this place and where were they at? Yeah, they were, well, 3,000 light seconds, but 3,000 light seconds orbiting binary stars here, so they're going to be scattered all over hell in creation. With the scanner tuned to high metal, you will only find high metal worlds and gas giants don't show up when you're panning around. Kinda, sorta. So here I am set to gas giants. Let me find the, there we go. So, as I'm moving the stick here, did you kind of hear that and see how that slowed down? It will still tell you there is something there, even if you aren't... Yeah, it will still slow you down. But no, the gas giants will show up if I'm tuned to high metal content. I will still see that there is other stuff here. It will still throw, you know, you saw those blue outlines or those blue blips on the scope. Let's jump into an unscanned system. I'll show you. Hopefully we'll have something good. It's a K class, so probably odds are better than not it'll have planets to scan.
Jumping to next system. Exit destination confirmed. Arrival in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now you can honk the horn from here, or you can do it from inside the planetary scanner, or the system. You know what I mean. Orbital plane established, throttle back. Actually, 100%. There's no other planets here. Also, the S171 star cluster over there, I believe. And I think that's Heart and Soul Nebula over there. Like, dead center on the screen. I'm pretty sure that's Heart and Soul. So yeah, Prophet, let's jump in as soon as I find a star system with other planets. Yeah, S171, that's what I thought. Which, actually, S171 does not have the highest pressure anymore, I don't think. I think they found a star system with a planet with even higher atmospheric pressure.
Temperatures
Which is
are at an acceptable level.
A little physics breaking, but okay. Alright, orbital plane established. Let's map it up. Alright, here we go. So we've got icy bodies in the area and high metal content. So let's switch over into the gas giant range. And here you can see these blue blips. That means there are planets here, but they aren't in the radio range that you got tuned. So you have to bring the tuner down into this region. And now you can see, you know, you got to fine-tune it a wee bit more. And we get an icy body here. Icy body here. Oh, you know, just a planet that has the pressure of a star. Yeah, a little bit. It's a dry hell. High metal content. We're back here into the ices. So yeah, you will still be able to get... And as far as if it's past the, yeah, a dotted circle means your scan frequency is close, but not quite. And as you can see, I was scanning all those planets. The frequency starts to cut down here on the spectral analysis to let you know that you're knocking down the number of stuff. There we go.
System scan complete.
S171 showed up from so far away I thought it was a bug for like 10 jumps until I figured out what it was. Yeah, S171, you can see that from Sothis and Ceos. Hell, you may be able to see it from the bubble. But from Sothis and Ceos, it looks like a giant star. A giant orange star. And then you get close... Then you get close and, let's see here, can you scan through the stars like you used to? What, you mean just honk the horn and go? But as you get closer, it turns into a much more... You see it's a cluster of very hot blue stars. Yeah, so if you have a gas giant and some rock balls, tune into the giant because the rocks are the most common, yeah, mostly moons. Water Yarbuzek! How you doing? Doing all right. How are you?
Travel mode
What's
engaged.
up? Doing some beta, experimentation and exploration. Trying to get used to the new scan system.
Scanning for anomalies. None detected.
But no, Sanson, what do you mean? Can you scan through the stars like you used to? With the surface scanner, you used to be able to scan through the star if it was close to the backside. No, you can't. You cannot scan through the star. Not anymore. So here we've got some... Oh, we got some interesting stuff here. So we've got one gas giant with rings and one without. That's a very fine set of rings, but it's there. And then you got the moons here, etc., etc. Asteroid clusters, which... yeah, okay, so if it's 3 little dots here, 3 little chevrons or arrows, asteroid clusters. Adaptive zoom. Okay, there's other stuff around here. It's trying to tell me there's other stuff in the region. Oh, duh, right over here. We got more stuff. We got binary gas giants? No, we do not. Just moons. Yeah, asteroid clusters are worth nothing. The asteroid clusters have always been worth nothing. I'm trying to get locked on, and I'm having trouble because I think what I'm looking for is actually on the other side of that gas giant. So that is a minor potential problem. Now we got another gas giant over here, somewhere. There you are. Sometimes you can't scan a blob, find the nearest parent, usually a star cluster. Select that and move back in the direction of the blob. Find the same blob, now you can target it. Yeah. No, here's the... All those saying zoom in. Yes, I was trying to zoom in. But you see, the blob is right back there. So I keep zooming in and it does that. So select 4B, right? Move back in the direction of the blob. Yeah, I zoomed in on it. I zoomed in on 4B. Like so. I'm not quite getting what you mean here. Is it an asteroid? That can be a pain in the butt as well. If it's an asteroid cluster, I don't believe so. I don't believe so. I think it's just... I think it's a moon that is actually on the opposite side, like one of those freak incidents where it's just, you know, oops, wrong place, wrong moon. I mean, it's just a rocky body, so I'm gonna move on. Yeah, it was like just one of those weird, unlucky coincidences where the moon was directly behind the gas giant. Nothing to be done for it, but it's just a little chunk of rock, so I'm not too terribly broken up. Plus, it's a little chunk of rock in the beta, so even less broken up. Once in a blue moon, exactly.
Exit destination confirmed. Arrival in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are being hailed.
I haven't seen that in a while. Okay, orbital plane, throttle back. 39% scanned, so there's stuff here. Icy bodies, high metal content. And another high metal content. And I'm sure there's going to be a guide where we can find out exactly what those arrows mean. High metal content. High metal content's moon. And there's one other thing out there somewhere. There it is.
System scan complete.
How to have that sexy voice you have for your automatic thing doing. Automatic thing doing? Is that the thing where I do the thing, open up the thing, take a look at the thing, and do the other things to scan the thing? Yeah, I realize there is a guide, I just haven't... I haven't gone and looked at it yet. Your frequency, it shows you what each chevron cluster is. Right, but... There may be, like, you know... I'm talking about, like, those chevron clusters may have more variation even on top of that. Like, you know, high metal content with rocky magma, or silicate magma, or iron magma. I'm wondering if there is closer and tighter definitions just based on those chevron clusters. Revolution, hello there. What's up? What's a good word? Sanson, I no need instruction manual.
Hyperspace, checking systems now. Complete.
You know, there are things that you should, like I was saying in chat a while back, there are things that, you know, my dad's way of doing things was just go do it. There are things that does not apply to. For Christopher Titus, that was your first brake job. For me, it was my first attempt at rebuilding a carburetor. Just go do it ain't exactly useful in that case. You end up with a busted carb is what you end up with. So a lot of stuff here around the Sea Star. A lot of stuff. Gave up on mining when the 40th missile bounced off. You and me both. That needs some, that needs a wee bit of work. What's the distance on that? 506,000 light seconds. This is a little bit faster. Also, there's something out here in the Waterworld segment of the map, so let's get a proper look around here. I think it's orbiting the Sea Star somewhere. Okay. What am I missing here? What's... Rocky Ice World, okay. Missiles, okay. Saturnine. That means that the missiles need to be nearly center mounted. Because if you have them even off to the side, you aren't gonna... You're gonna have trouble. There's a water world around here, and I want to find it. Let's back up a little bit. Alright, water world, where are you at? Let's just get everything else mapped here, I guess. There's a rocky ice body. Zoom out a little bit. Figure out what the hell that thing is. Another icy body. And again, I mean, this thing is so far out. This is 500,000 light seconds. I've only scanned one section. Oh, what are you? Okay. There we go. Oh, it was right there. So that's another thing. You gotta be careful you don't fixate on one section of the map. Otherwise, you may end up missing what you're actually looking for. But there's still stuff here around the B-star. Grab that. That's at what? 27,000 light seconds. Gives the resource information, gives all that. Okay. Planet with a moon. Planet with another moon. Well, not really. One more thing to scan somewhere. Does one usually need to fly around to the other side of the main star to scan the stuff behind it? Yes. Yes, you will. And, like, right here, this is where the other object is. So, if you really want to get it mapped out, and it's not looking to be too terribly valuable, on the other hand, it gives me a 100% bonus, so it's up to you whether you want to be a completist or just whether it's worth it or not. Pretty much the same as same old for exploration. 13 jumps out. Let's try to speed up the exploration process a little bit here. Now we're just going to cherry pick a little bit as we make it out to, hopefully, where there's a Lagrange cloud. Because I would really like to see one of those.
Confirming exit point telemetry. Stand by.
Gas giants. There is a water world in the area. There it is. The new scan will make cherry picking even more prevalent. You won't even have to leave the star now. That's true. And you know what? I'm okay with that. I mean, what's the distance here to this place? This is 152 light seconds. If people can't be arsed to go in and scan that, well, I don't know what to tell you. But no, you can zoom in, and then you can lock onto the object from here. So now, boom. 7.4 million system, 3 terraformables, water world, bunch of high metal content. Got me 7.4 million. That is a good exploration payout. I mean, if you put the same effort into going and mapping the planets now, I mean... What am I trying to say here? That it used to be to get places like this scanned, you would have to go flying everywhere. Now, you can get the basic scan done and then do the map scan. So you're getting a lot more payout for the same time that you used to have to go flying... sorry, getting distracted by multiple conversation here. Wait, did you say what ship you're flying? If so, I didn't hear. I'm flying an Anaconda. I'm flying a, super modified Jumpaconda. But no, for the time it used to get... I mean, do you remember flying, like, 200,000 light seconds to a planet and make, like, 600 grand off of it? And you would fly, you know, I mean, you get 600 grand off a terraformable water world here, and you get 600 grand, you know, getting a terraformable water world half a light year away. Now it looks like the time investment is much more worth it. Surface scanner, too fast, come on. Nope, I'm just too far away right now. There we go. Now we're in surface scan mode. 5 probes? Okay. Sniper Man, hey, what's up? And first test, some high metal contents gave me more value than a water world next door. Interesting. Oh, so close. I'll just pop this in and shoot the other side of the planet. Just popping in, say hello, thwarting plans, thwarting plans.
So what are you doing here?
Oh, you know, just flying around.
Flying around?
Flying around.
Thwarting my plans?
Thwarting your plans?
Are you?
No.
Good, because that'd be bad.
How bad?
I'd have to kill you.
That's bad.
Indeed.
And we made par. So I didn't actually scan these, but I can tell there's something landable there. Oh, these are the ones I flew past. That's what that is. So I flew past these, and the scanner picked them up.
What are you doing?
passively.
What am I doing?
What are you doing?
Nothing much.
Thwarting my plans?
Thwarting your plans?
Are you?
Yes.
I'm gonna f***ing kill you!
Resume course.
Locking next star system.
That's interesting, Saturnine. I wonder why.
Are you okay in there?
Yeah, I'm fan-tastic. Nothing but gumdrops and ice cream in here.
Oh, really? Can I come in too?
I'm surrounded by idiots.
I thought you were surrounded by gumdrops and ice cream.
Well, now
Hyperspace,
see what I
checking
did.
systems now. Complete. Key systems are at optimum levels, readying for exit.
Yeah, planet weight.
Incoming transmission.
A lot of stuff I'm curious about. Ah, L-type stars. And there is nothing here. All... just stars in this place. So, moving on. Tell me, exclamation point sounds will bring up the sounds list. Just try not to super overdo it. I gotta talk at some point.
Jumping to next system. Key systems are at optimal levels. Readying for exit
I
now.
have many things. A best friend who's a turtle. An island. Chlamydia. This is not one of them.
Alright, 100% again, nothing here. No, Sniper Man, I get you. I understand. Ten more jumps.
Okay. I'm lost. I'm angry, and I'm armed.
Adjusting for jump.
Well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad with my exploration. I must go, my planet needs me. Sniper Man died on the way back to his home planet.
Exit destination confirmed.
Take care,
Arrival
Sniper.
in
See you in the
5,
Discord.
4, 3, 2, 1.
No, sorry, Sniper Man. The new Discord command is errantry. That way... well, that gives a little bit more detail for folks. Okay, what do we got here? We've got potential Earth-like. Maybe you're on the B class? We got a potential Earth-like world here, so let's see what pops up. Actually, I'm going to fly away from the star a little bit here. Full tank anyway, so, you know. Okay. Let's fire up the scanner here and see where this Earth-like is. Let's try the B class first. I'm not 100% sold on the Earth-like being here, but... nope, I am mistaken. There it is. That is an Earth-like at 11,000 light seconds. And it also shows, I forgot this, it also shows bodies there. So 4 of 14. That's asteroid clusters, which, well, those can eat me. Do I follow on my 5,000 light year journey or cash in? Well, it's the beta, so it is up to you. There's a lot of stuff here. Yeah, those clusters, actually, I wonder if I could filter them out somehow. Yeah, I'm not finding anything useful there. So I've got belt clusters scanned. Let's see if I can't pop this in and... It's already filtered, I think. Yep, asteroid clusters are already filtered out. That's unfortunate. Language. But there is something else here, at least. That isn't an asteroid cluster. Yeah, I was noticing that, Saturnine. I was noticing I already had the asteroids all logged. It was... I honked the horn, and it was already showing them on the system map before I even... before I went anywhere else. And I know... You know what? I said I was going to be quick. But it's an Earth-like. That needs attention paid to it. It's an Earth-like 11,000 light seconds away. Ah, we got time. Let's get that mapped and see if we get anything interesting there. No, we've all seen Earth-like worlds. Resume course.
Selecting next system en route.
A sacrifice must be made for science. We all know what Earth-likes look like. In fact, you look out the window, you see what an Earth-like looks like.
Hyperspace, checking systems now. Complete. We are being hailed.
Well, that's good to hear, Saturnine. Glad to,
I probably should have checked you up for the sponsor beforehand, but I fucking disorganized as shit and was busy suplexing a shark wearing a bolo tie when I should have been setting up sponsors. You may ask, who was wearing the bolo tie? You or the shark? Answer, yes.
Answer, yes. That's right. Got good distraction on my way for that 500,000 light seconds. I could watch you. Well, thank you. That gives me the warm and fuzzies. Waterworld and Earth-like in one system. I am halfway tempted to fly to that system that Niao found.
Key systems are at optimum levels, readying for exit.
The one with the ringed Earth-like orbiting the neutron star. And mapping the hell out of that.
No!
The moment things go live. Icy bodies, rocky bodies, high metal content, metal rich. And a whole lot of asteroid clusters. Hell no. Are they going to clear out the discoveries made in the beta? Yes, they are.
Key systems are at optimal levels, readying for exit now. We are being hailed.
That is my understanding. Yes, they are going to clear out the discoveries made in the beta. Rocky ice, high metal content. High metal content might be interested. figure and icy body, though. Not high metal content. I've been lied to. There we go. High metal content. Is a Cobra Mark III good? A Cobra Mark III is a very good ship. It's not the biggest ship in the world, but it's... Actually, it's kind of like the Millennium Falcon to me. It's a light freighter. It can do good in combat. It can do exploration. It's very good at smuggling. And yeah, the Crate Phantom is even more Falcon-like. That one's gonna be... Oh, that's gonna be all kinds of fun. I know there's a lot of people looking forward to that as a good, medium-sized science vessel, something to replace the aspects.
Friendship drive now engaged. No anomalies detected. Confirming exit point telemetry. Stand by. Incoming transmission.
Alright, how far out are we? 5 jumps. Icy, rocky. Nah, nothing too important. What ship can hold the most? If you mean cargo, that is the Type 9. The Type 9 Heavy can hold, what, 700, 800 tons of cargo? And yeah, the Phantom could very well be the go-to for long-range exploration right next to the Conda. Ah, thank you, Terami. 784 tons on board that thing. Saturnine, that's not a turning radius. That's, technically that's called an orbit. Yeah, Type 9s will not get you anywhere fast.
Safety protocols for exit. We are being hailed.
Everybody hears the friendship drive. So it looks like this is already being... Well, that's an asteroid cluster. Finally, the asteroid cluster is now being shown as mapped, I guess. Let me find a thing real quick here. Where can you buy the Type 9? I'm at a station, it's not in the shipyard. Let me pull up a thing real quick here. So Revolution, not every ship is in every shipyard. So let me pull up a thing here. Let me move over to primary. Okay, primary monitor. So you've got... there's this website, eddb.io. Here's the link to it. And if you go to stations, station sells ships, and you type in Type 9 Heavy. And then you go to reference system. You go to the system you're in, so like Narvert, whatever. Click on Find Stations, and this will show distance from Narvert to stations that have Type 9 Heavies. Now, this is old data. 70 days, I wouldn't trust this. 2 days, I would trust. 6 days, I'd trust. 13, a little less so. But no, you enter in the system you're in here, you enter in what you're looking for, and it will tell you the name of the system, or sorry, the name of the station. If it's got a planet symbol, that means you gotta land there. Rennie's Survey, that is a large orbital station. In the Ahemes system, it is 600 light seconds from the jump point, and the prices were updated 2 days ago. So that's how you can find ships. You can also use that to find modules. Here we go. The Friendship Drive. The cutest little Sidewinder you will ever see. Alright, Sanson, sounds good. Saturnine, or be elite in something. Yes, there is that. What Saturnine is referencing is the Shinrarta Desra star system. It's
errors have been made.
It's the basically the headquarters star system of the Pilots
Interstellar
Federation.
travel mode, engaging now.
And the station there, Jameson Memorial, sells everything. Every ship, every module, everything. Period.
Hyperspace, checking systems now.
Unfortunately,
Complete.
you have to be elite
Incoming
rated
transmission.
to get there. You have to be elite in exploration or combat or finance or CQC. Yeah, in anything. How far we got? 3 jumps. We're getting there. Or a beta backer from back in the day. That's true too. That's how I initially got my Shinrarta pass.
Adjusting for jump.
Then I went back and actually earned it the old-fashioned way.
Frameshift now engaged.
Murder, mayhem, and chaos. All in the pursuit of cash.
Confirming exit point telemetry. Stand by.
Okay, orbital plane established. Zero the throttle. We've got Waterworld. Right there. $200 light seconds away. Let's go map it. We're 2 jumps out from our destination anyway, and we still got an hour to kill at least, so why not? Yeah, you can map real fast right now. No, what I mean is, yeah, well, I'm gonna have to figure out new terminology, because it used to be mapping a world meant use the detailed scanner on it. Now, mapping the world means using the probes on it, but my brain hasn't quite caught up with that yet. Stupid brain, forgot how to brain. Call it scanned and the other one probed. Yeah, most likely. Top center, bottom left, right. AB, AB, select start. Yeah, I know how that one works. This is a 3 probe. so this ought to do the trick. This is a tiny water world, all things considered. And we're mapped.
Scan complete.
Resume course.
System destination locked.
Jump.
Accepted.
Ooh, neutron boost.
Key systems are at optimal levels. Readying for exit now. We are being hailed.
Rasmafet07, how you doing? "100% scanned. It is just the neutron star here." Also, the lighting there. Wow. An S171, that star cluster over there. You know, I always, when I love seeing that star cluster whenever I come out this way. I don't come out here nearly enough, but I've been out to the Formidine Rift 3 or 4 times. Heart and Soul 4 times.
Boost activated.
So I've been out to Heart and Soul 4 times. That must mean Formidine Rift 3 times. Because I wanted to test out the Bifrost's jump ability. But no, that star cluster is incredible.
Thousands of years I lay dormant. Who has disturbed my...
Hey, best buddy.
Oh, it's you.
And why is the text-to-speech should be running, but no, thank you, Delta Fire Dragon, for the 6-month Prime resub. Hello, everyone. The Dragon is back and roaring
Scanning
with
for
the
anomalies.
crew
Not
of
detected.
plank owners. The clue of prank owners. Which could also work. But no, thank you so much for that. Welcome back. How you doing? What's the good word? And Rasmafet, that's a pretty good word. The weekend, and I'm not doing much of anything. I like it. Okay, we got a lot of stuff here. Rocky bodies, gas giants. Any USSs in the area? Not that I see.
His gimmick is that he really likes fire!
Ah, Mr. Torg. Okay, so that little orbit tells me actually, yeah, these planets 6 and 7 are a binary pair. Being computer built sometime this month. That's some good equipment you got there. Let's see here. What do we got? At it. Come here, you. Rocks. Eh. It's the belt clusters, but there's something else there. Just don't know what. Wait, what? Okay, Dear Frontier, I would like to file a bug report because that number... That is not a small number. Please note the temperature of that particular belt cluster. Terami, I think you were a little quick on the he likes fire because holy crap. I do believe that's actually hotter than the temperature of the universe when it was formed. Gas giant, water-based life. Excellent. Yeah, it's the beta. Beta's gonna beta. Planet NVIDIA. Ooh. Warm. Well, that's okay. Every time you do a driver update, it cools off for a bit. I say this as an NVIDIA owner. Oh. Icy body with rings. That planet would be a monument to mankind's arrogance if anyone tried to build a settlement. You are correct. Okay, you're mapped. You. Ah. Busy planet here, Planet 10. And a high metal content somewhere. Probably right about... Nah, that's asteroid cluster. Be gone. Other side of the star. Alright. Come here, you. So it looks like I was misinformed. Large surprise, I know. I was hoping to find the Lagrange clouds. Somebody had reported one in this area. Hegea SY-O C20-O. Unfortunately, I may have fallen victim to the "it's not actually here." The person who was flying the ship was here. Or the person who was in multi-crew had his ship here, but not actually where the cloud was. Okay, a couple of metal-rich bodies there. Nifty. Asteroids, meh. There you go.
Complete.
System fully scanned. First discovered by Styx67, so it does give the first discoveries here. Never even noticed that part. Let's see the Codex. Let's see the discoveries here. My total discoveries, 9. I've reported 19, I've confirmed 1. I don't even know what that means. I am very confuzzled yet by the, by the Codex. Okay, Lagrange clouds. There was supposed to be one reported here. On the 3rd. Within nebular type. Whatever, though. Unfortunately, we aren't in one. Galaxy map.
Displaying map.
If these Lagrange clouds have to be reported within nebulas, well, how far are we? Right on the border. All right. Well, let's keep on moving then. I am not sure how to... well, let's not give up quite yet. I got a course plotted, but let's head for this and see what we get. Let's see if we can get within 1,000 light seconds with something like the old school way of doing it, and see if something pops up. Staring at moving dots. Oh, tempting, but I don't think those clouds are going to show up in Super Cruise. Not finding any signal sources either. If anybody has any confirmed, you got quite good at it. Yeah. Resume course.
Selecting next system en route.
No, Niall and I were pretty good at it too until we finally, we were able to afford a advanced discovery scanner. After that, Parallax got a little, little too old-fashioned. May as well try to steer a ship with a pole.
Frameshift now engaged.
So here's what we're going to do instead. We're going to try cannonballing over
Exit
to
destination
S171.
confirmed. Arrival in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Incoming transmission.
Barring anything interesting, which doesn't look like it this time around. When I finally could honk, it felt so cheap. I don't know, is it really cheap to just, I could ride a bicycle 200 miles to get to the airport. I'm only, well, it used to be, living where I used to, you needed to go 200 miles to get to the airport. But when I got a car, that's not feeling cheap. You liked the old method more, but it's too cumbersome. Yeah. I can see where this streamlines the entire process.
Frameshift now engaged. No
I'm in favor of it.
detected.
I was having a little bit of trouble with it early on, but...
Exit destination confirmed.
No,
Arrival in 5, 4,
I am firmly
3,
in favor of this
2,
now.
1.
Actually, all things considered. No stellar bodies. Now what I find? More L-type stars. Wait a minute. It's all on the other side anyway. I'm trying to think, what should we do here? It's very doubtful we will find any Lagrange clouds, even at 171. $2,600 light years. 215. I think we can cover that in 45 minutes. And then we can cash in and see just how much this little expedition actually gained us. But Saturnine, I actually like this method more because, I mean, honking the horn before, it's like, how does this know what what planets they are?
Scanning for anomalies.
This actually gives you, you know, it's like looking through a telescope. You know, you've got telescopes, you got optical sensors, you can... The other one was just honk and instantly know where everything is within, you know, this range. I guess you still get the problem with the, you know, the optical systems that way, but I don't know. I'm trying to describe it, and I'm trying to fly a ship and converse at the same time, and it feels like my brain's stripping gears a little bit.
Course adjustment.
The God Honk, too powerful. Foghorn of Discovery, thank you very much. I don't know how you do it, frankly. I don't do it well, obviously. I mean, you saw my faceplant on faceplant in the Pleiades a week or so ago. Or how I type, apparently. I don't know. I don't know. You do it, friend. Oh, okay, I see where it... Yeah, see, my brain just kind of skips every other word and kind of gives me the gist, which kind of sort of usually works. Ish. Esque.
Safety protocols for exit.
Welcome back, Sanson. Hate it when you get to 88% with the probes. Yeah. Like, son of a... Excuse me. I see bodies, high metal con... High metal con... Well, that makes sense, I guess. Ice. Ice. Crap. All right. Moving on. Yeah, welcome back, Sanson. Just caught me very disappointed that the system reported for having the clouds didn't have the clouds. Unless I'm missing something, or, you know... Which is also entirely possible. But really, it's the journey. isn't it?
Frameshift now engaged.
It's not the destination. It's the journey, which is said by most people who are very, very
Hull integrity is within limits. All other systems are at normal levels. Incoming transmission.
Snowballs for days, that's right. But no, I was able to zero my throttle, open up the scan, see there was nothing else here, close the scan, reopen the throttle, and we're good. Not that much loss of time, actually. Though I'm trying to figure out where the hell my target is. There it is. Yeah, probably the multi-crew glitch again. Night Terror, which voice attack and ship voice are you using? I'm using Eli, but I also use Alex. I use Alex a lot more than anybody else. I also use words. Ripley Galactic's Kicks system, KICS. I use her to control my my audio settings. But no, I've got Orion, which I'm not a fan of. Orion is a little too quiet. Vasco, who is a little too loud.
Hyperspace, checking systems now.
Eli, who's a little too much of a dick. Eden,
Hull integrity
Celeste,
is within limits. All other systems are at normal levels.
Alex, and the cat. And a high metal content somewhere around here, right. Well, let's follow the orbital plane and see where we get. Oop. What do we got? Four of 7 detected. And this has already been detected by somebody else. This was discovered by Griffinator. Now, it's 2,900 light seconds away, so this is actually a good place to... yeah, this is a good place to actually do the mapping. Well, assuming this star system isn't too terribly spread out all over hell and creation.
System scan complete.
Okay, Griffinator got first discovery, but I'm not seeing any first mappings. Let's double check here. Well, I am wrong. Griffinator got first discovery and first mapping. And Saturnine, yeah, sorry, yeah, I do have Vasco as well. Vox, yes.
Boost
if you bound a key, you can target the body while on surface scanner. Yes, you can. Or in... yeah. I see the planets take on the light of the star. Yes. The new lighting effects are amazing. Now we're doing another neutron jump. Excellent. It's gonna open. This is gonna close the distance back to Sothis real quick.
Key systems are at optimum levels, readying for exit. We are being hailed.
And we got a couple of gas giants in the area. $2,200 light seconds. And again, Griffinator. Griffinator's been busy.
System scan complete.
Terran Core, greetings. How you doing? Oh, here's something to test out. Once I get the supercharge going. Once I get the supercharge going, I'll exit the jet cone, drop down to real space, repair my drive, and see if it still holds a charge. Alright, clear the jet cone. Where are you? Right there, okay.
Module repaired.
Alright, let's power this thing back up. And see if I maintained the charge. Yes, I did. 310 light year jump coming right up.
Vectors. Hull integrity is within limits. All other systems are now at normal levels.
Okay, let's get set up back to, there we go, discovery mode. Take a few seconds to fuel up here. And what do we got? Potential high metal content.
System scan complete.
Boom! And not done refueling yet. Actually. Okay, how far is this? This is 70,000 light seconds. However, okay, this place is undiscovered as far as I can tell. We'll double check here real quick. That's the star. I had the planet here a second ago. No, it was orbiting. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to get a full-on surface scan of the planet. Because this system seems undiscovered and unmapped. So I want to see what kind of credit we get for it. System map.
System map.
No, really. Yeah, I've already got a detailed surface scan. Now I just got to map the damn thing. Here's where I am. Here's where I want to be. Is it showing my motion? I do not believe it's showing my relative motion there. Aren't the same in my eyes DSS when you have to go to the planet and shoot probes at it? Yeah, I know, but this is called, you know, like I said, I'm still trying to wrap my head around the new terminology because I've been flying this for so long that things kind of, you know, get ingrained in your head. And then you gotta get yourself out of that rut. I've got a lot of mental inertia behind this. Besides, FSS, I forget, what's the F stand for? Like, faster than light? System scan? There's the Discovery Scanner and the Surface Scanner. Frequency. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Yeah, I think you're actually right. Frequency something... Frequency Signal Scanner or... Filtered Spectral FSS... Whatever the FSS it is. Point being... It's in the game notes. Who's got time to read those? You know the guy who designed it. Good. Tell him to rename it. No, I'll get around. I'm just good-natured grumbling right now. Terran Core, I read the game notes. And you know, suddenly I realized there is a glaring omission in my sound files. And that's Bruce Campbell going, well, hooray, Mr. Fancy Pants. But no, in all seriousness, I really do need to actually do my homework on this. And relearn a lot of the, you know, learn the new terminology, learn the new technology. I've always been a big proponent of knowing every nut and bolt, virtual or otherwise, of your ship, your setup, your computer, whatever. And that means relearning the equipment, relearning the new system. But yeah, 26 jumps, probably make it back to Sothis in half an hour if I'm, you know, somewhat smart about this. So we aren't making it back to Sothis within half an hour. So we're just going to keep on going till we get to Sothis, get docked, and figure out what's going on here. See what the payouts are. See what the mapping and discovery credits are. System map.
System cartography.
Galaxy map.
Stellar cartography.
Better. Alright. And yes, this is on the map. Okay. That way I can easily spot it again once I get the data turned in. If you haven't seen the new payout, you're going to love it. I've seen the new payout in bits and pieces. Like, I thought I was going to get a whole lot more payout for, say, HIP 63835. I think I only made like 300 grand off of that. But no, something a little bit more in depth here. I mean, come on, I've been flying for... I've been in the seat for about 4-ish hours. So I mean, yeah, seeing the payout on a 4-hour expedition where, you know, I do some mapping here, I do try to do some, you know, thorough scanning. Just kind of newting my way back and forth here from to a destination and back from that destination. Like I said, I'm trying to get a, you know, kind of a layperson analysis of things here, while also flying past the planet after 70,000 light seconds. Because I am smart. That's right, SMRT. Wait. Crap. Surface scanner is too fast. Alright, let's drop down here. 5 probes, okay. And doink. 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 Let's see what we get with 4. Shop smart. Shop S-Mart, that's right. Come on, come on, come on. Ah, damn it. Nope, didn't get it. Rip. Alright. I foresee them boosting exploration payout and nerfing trade payout. I'm positive on the first part. I'm not so sure on the second. Okay, there. Mapped. Resume course.
Locking system destination.
I don't know, Sanson. I'm not 100% on that. I think we may do all right. Time will tell. But I mean, yeah, with the new exploration system, everybody's trying that out. Have we tried the new... have we tried the new, you know, trade missions? I haven't seen anything...
Confirming exit point telemetry. Stand by.
Because I'll be honest, I haven't really glanced at the mission board at all. I really should. In fact, I'll do that when we get back. The mining system is cool. I don't know. It seems a little bit fiddly yet, but again, maybe that's just I haven't learned the system yet. And we're going to crash. Sit back, everybody. Enjoy the snap of the server going bye-bye. Waylaid by jackassery, get multiple uses a day, especially while driving. Frame shift anomaly detected. Oh, don't you even. Let's not. ISP distortion located. That one's a little bit better, I think. That one's much more accurate.
Incoming transmission.
Galaxy map.
Galaxy map.
Wait, I was only 1,600 light years away before, I thought. And that's true. At least they let you crash out in your target location. That's a nice difference from the previous. 22 jumps. I ought to be able to pull this off.
Jumping to next system. Hyperspace, checking systems now. Complete.
Nothing here. Scoop the fuel. Oop the snoot.
Leaving system.
Had a bit of an argument, well, not argument, discussion on the Discord last
Jumping
night.
to next system.
Where people were asking, discussing whether there's any such thing as a wrong build.
Hyperspace, checking systems now. Complete.
I think you could explore with just about
hailed.
just about anything. But then somebody pointed out that my anti-Thargoid ram ship probably wasn't gonna work.
For thousands of years I lay dormant. Who has disturbed my...
Hey, best buddy.
Oh, it's you.
Alicors, thank you so much. Gotta get that 10-month.
Boost activated.
Thank you so much for the 10-month Prime resub. That is awesome. With a capital O. There's a lot of icy stuff here. I don't even. How you doing? How's the fam? How's little Alicors, or the littlest Alicors?
Maximum velocity.
Fam is good. Little Alicors is good also. Excellent. Glad to hear it. Alright, got anything here? We got gas giants, and gas giants. And a lot of moons. Oh, I love gas giants. I also love getting somewhere in a hurry, though. We're gonna run a little late on the stream today, but we started a little early on the stream today, but that's also fine because I totally missed out on Thursday because of utility work.
Did you have that guy who could stop me?
What
was his name? Michael Vick doesn't exist.
But yeah, had utility work done. Good news is we have brand new internet now. Bad news is I gotta call up the old ISP and tell them to go
You, Namekian, too strong. Explain now.
He fused with Kami so we could become stronger.
The f***'s the Kami?
Basically God.
But I'm still here.
Do you really believe your own hype that much?
I am the hype.
Yeah, so we have new internet because, yeah, pound sand. That's a good word for it. Yeah, good phrase.
Adjusting for jump.
Oh, those guys, if they jumped from their promises to their ability, the fall would kill them.
Key systems are at optimal levels. Readying for exit now.
Yeah, if they jumped from the top of their promises and tried to land on top of their ability. Well. Loving the look of the beta. The can't wait for the full release. All the elite. Oh, it's good. Yeah, I'm having fun with the beta. A dream reality gap, yeah.
Jumping to next system.
Paying a little bit more, but oh, we're
exit destination confirmed. Arrival
definitely getting our money's worth out of it.
3, 2, 1.
Because okay, so I found a let's see, your exploration's looking awesome as well. Scan, next. Yeah, pretty much. You zero your throttle, you turn this on, see if you got anything interesting here. I've got a water world on the scopes. I might stick around for that. There you are. And there it is, Waterworld. Ta-da! But no, so when I was having so many dropped frames, that's because I didn't have enough upload capacity for the bitrate I was trying to do. And my network was choking on it. The stream was just, nope. Now I've actually got upload capability. I can turn up the bitrate and hopefully have a better looking stream going on. And somebody was saying I got transcoding today.
Systems are at optimal
that
levels.
Is
ready
extra good. Can confirm stream is looking on point. Yeah, I was able to update it to 1080p. I'm streaming at 1080 now. I mean, for most of the time you've ever watched me, I've been at 720. I've finally been able to up things. Nope. I mean, it's nice, but no. Transcoding and defaulted to 1080 right away. Hot damn. This makes for a very happy move. A link. Gotta hit the hay again for tomorrow. See and talk to y'all later. Yeah, talk to you later. Catch you on the Discord if, you know, if nowhere else.
Frame shift now engaged.
Have a good one.
No anomalies detected.
And we're actually making some mileage right now. Alicors, no, the new command is errantry. That links to the Discord and it links to our Inara page. There you go. I've also got it up on the title, exclamation point, errantry. Because, yeah, we've got a squadron right now. Season winners announced in 469,713 days, 16 hours, and 12 minutes. I don't even know why they need to. Like I said in the command center chat, Sanson, since we've got an award now for trading missions, Just watch Sanson pick that up and waltz away with it for the rest of forever. This is what happens when I don't show up to work. Yeah, this is what happens when you miss staff meetings. You gotta get on that, man. So yeah, I'm trying to... I figure on the Inara page we'll actually have, like, rankings for, like, governor or government and things. And then on the squadron page, we will have our rankings for flying. So we got squadron management here. We've got... Yeah, what are our ranks here? We've got pilot, flight leader, squad leader, wing leader, air boss. Seem decent. Guy does need a hobby. There is that. Draining star systems like a one-man locust swarm. That's a hell of a hobby.
Course adjustment. Interstellar travel mode, engaging now. All systems check out. No unusual activity. Incoming transmission.
Bright, shiny one. Looks like it's already been discovered because I've got rocky bodies. Yeah, it's already 100% mapped. Though, why is it... Okay, yeah, I think my passive scanner picked this up. Spun around here. Because there ought to be... Ought to be... A1, okay, it's right there. Wait. I'm not getting a discovery listing on it. Alright, we'll do Alcors. Resume course.
Locking next star system.
Boss, underboss, cons. Possibly... Come on, get rolled around to where we need to be here. Yeah, Aaron Duran, that reminds me of the old, Oh, the family.
Travel mode,
City of Heroes. And Sigliaries. God, I hated those guys.
Hyperspace.
Tanks with psychic abilities.
Complete.
RP-QB5-0. I'm betting that one is going to be a neutron star. Set 2-1. Nope, red dwarf. 23 light years on a... Okay. Aaron, yeah, the cities had Psi Mafia. They had guys with machine guns, they had psychics, they had, what was the term?
Course adjustment.
Masterminds. Setting me up for a neutron.
All other systems are
I don't know, 23 light year jump to a red dwarf. I would have thought that, and now it's 77 light years, so I'm kind of doubting this one's a neutron. We shall see. Nope, G-Class Star. So yeah, Psi Mafia, who also had access to alien equipment. So kind of like Intergang from the old, from DC. Didn't they get their equipment from Apocalypse? Trying to remember how the DCU worked back in the day.
Hull integrity is within limits. All other systems are at normal levels.
Jumps out. No, we aren't going to be too terribly off schedule. So close to grade 5 engineering. Grade 5 with who?
Friendship drive now engaged. No anomalies detected. Confirming exit point telemetry. Stand by.
No. We're good people, Aaron. We don't go in. Well, okay, maybe. Trying to think about that, actually. Hardcore might actually go and make people's legs bend the wrong way. Farseer. Ah, good engineering. $5 hardcore. Don't kill him. Just make his legs bend the other way. You keep your money. This one's on me.
Hyperspace. Checking systems now. Complete.
I thought I was going to get an Earth-like out of it. Doesn't look like it. Desert Dude, just able to tune back in what's happening. Heading back to Sothis to turn in some data. see what kind of money we made on this little trip. Did a trial boost with a white dwarf star. Brave man. Nice little 60 plus light year range out of your 44. Yeah, you really should give it a try with go to Jackson's Lighthouse. White dwarfs are hard.
Are at an acceptable level.
Jackson's Lighthouse? How about was that 160, 174 light years? Yeah, Jackson's Lighthouse isn't too far. It's pretty close to the bubble. It's within a couple hundred light years of Narford, at least.
Safety protocols for exit.
About 174.63 light years from Desiat. That's right, so you could, yeah, you can fly to Jackson's Lighthouse and then super boost back to Desiat and see how you like the performance. I'm in Super Cruise. Oh, right. I didn't actually honk the horn there.
Maximum velocity engaged. Temperatures are at an acceptable level.
Ah, that would do it. Thank you, Alicors. There we go. Oh. Now what do we have here? There it is.
Hold on. Now I see a light.
Walk towards it.
And Waterworld. 4,200 light seconds out. Not bad at all. Oh, and thank you, Sanson. Gonna be doing some trade runs tonight if anybody needs credits. So yeah, if any errantry, if you're listening, or if you want to join the errantry, or if you need the cash, talk to Sanson. He'll set you up. I mean, you know, other star systems, all their mining crews just start crying the moment you hear that Sanson's jumped in system, but he helps us out. He takes care of the errantry first.
Hull integrity is within limits.
Even our own
All
system
other systems
administrators
are now
get a
at
little.
normal levels.
Even our own administrators get a little nervous when he shows up. Mass server disconnect. Well, that's no good. How far out? 3 jumps, not bad. Oh, when Sanson goes out, everyone leaves. Gotcha.
Adjusting for jump. Interstellar travel mode engaging now.
Try for this weekend, get more people involved. That's not a bad idea at all.
Scanning for anomalies.
Give it a go.
None detected.
What was it that Silas was asking for, Sanson? It was like landmines, slaves, and narcotics. And keep in mind, this is a guy who's in charge of an independent democracy. We were watching this like, Silas, are you okay, man? Is there... you gotta talk to us about anything?
Confirming
Good
exit point
times.
telemetry. Stand by.
I ask too many questions. I'm his boss. I'm supposed to ask questions. Downside of the T9, a brick floating through 3-week-old porridge without good thrusters. 3-week-old porridge that's been left out in a January night.
Adjusting for jump.
At about 40 below. Doesn't matter if it's Celsius or Fahrenheit. 40
Friendship
below is
drive
about that
now
point where the
No
where the
anomalies
temperature
detected.
scales merge. Just go, it's 40 below, and everybody knows that it's damn cold out.
Confirming exit point telemetry. Stand by.
Yeah, I've had those days. Remember, plausible deniability. Everything I do is implausible. Sorry, Alcors. Just raise them smart, and you'll be all right. Not like that. Oh Lord. Oh, what was it? It was our marching band. Took a trip to South Dakota, and our drummer, who was a 6th-year senior. Now, I'm not saying all drummers are 6-year seniors. I'm just stating facts. Just stating what it is. And he decides, hey, we're in the Black Hills, I'm gonna go climb this mountain. Well, 1, it wasn't exactly a mountain, but 2, it was a little bit more steep than your standard Iowa hillside. Watching him go up, watching him go up, watching him go up, like, okay, you think we ought to tell somebody about this? Like, nah, it'll be fine. I turn around to talk to a friend. Actually, it was Bourgeois Stalker. I have known him a long time. I turn to say something to him, and I hear thump, 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 crack, splat. Well, maybe splat. You ever watch Plinko on The Price is Right? Imagine that with a 6th-year drummer.
Hey guys, how's your health plan?
Exactly, Teramy. And yeah, still going, just getting turned in here at New Home, and then I got, you know, real-world stuff, because gotta go tell my old ISP what they can go do with themselves. Yeah, like playing Kerplunk. This guy became the human Plinko puck. He ricocheted off every tree on the way down. It's kind of impressive. The ragdoll effect, I'll say a few things about the real world. You know, not virtual reality, actual reality. They have got the ragdoll physics down. Copy tower, pad 9. So, yeah. And I take off like a shot heading back for the bus for the first aid kit. I don't know what a first aid kit was going to do for a guy who is now a human-shaped pile of bangers and mash, but, you know, maybe something was going to happen. Lucky guy, he gets to ride the helicopter back to the hospital. We had to take a damn bus. Some people got all the luck.
This is the captain. We have a little problem with our entry sequence, so we may experience some slight turbulence and then explode.
Explode? I don't want to explode. The IRL physics engine works really well, except when you start moving really fast or get really, really small. Oh no, the physics engine still works there when you get going really fast. System clock gets all wonky. I should file a bug report with that. Okay, let's see what we got here for cash. Actually, let's, that's 14 million. That is not a bad payout, and that's only the first page. So first off, let's see back here. Autops VUP. So here's where I bookmarked that planet. There is 0 discovered by right here. Graphics are great, gameplay is horrible. Fact. bonus, other, including crew share. Well, ain't that just kind of neat? I wonder if that's multi-crew, like your AI crew, or if that could be human pilots who'd be on board. Another 5 million here. Yeah, this ain't bad payout. And then one right here. So, if I go back into my galaxy map now.
How the f am I supposed to know that illegal off-world death matches are illegal?
And there we go. First discovered by and first mapped by. We do still have to cash in to get the credit. Okay, then what else? Stellar bodies. Scan down in this region. Yeah, it's a good thing in some ways. So I got 13 reported. I'm going to have to double check on there, but reported might be if you haven't cashed in. Don't entirely know. And I've confirmed 1 neutron star. Okay. So don't die before you get back. It's good advice. And actually, on that note, unfortunately, oh, like I said, I'm going to have to get going because the real world still calls. But, thank you all for coming out. Boy, I'll be back on Tuesday. Hopefully, either Tuesday or Wednesday, they're going to have the new ships implemented. Probably Wednesday, but I'll be back, and maybe I'll get back before that. I keep saying I want to do a weekend stream. One of these days, now that I actually have the bandwidth for it, I ought to be able to pull that off. But yeah, thank you all for coming out. Nice to talk to the new people. Nice to meet people. Always a good time. Always glad to help out. Oh, take care, everybody. And yeah, fly safe. If you can't fly safe, fly dangerous. If you can't fly safe or fly dangerous, remember to zero that throttle before you start scanning. Otherwise, you might hit something and explode. So, that important nugget of wisdom thrown out. Let's see who all is on. Boop the star. Do not boop the star. It doesn't like it. Let's see here. Who all is on? Well, let's see here. Colo is on. Also, Evangi and Smiter. Let's see here. Who needs... Let's go over and see Smiter. There we go. Take care, everybody, and I will see you all again probably sooner than you think. Take care. Have a good weekend. And, yeah, take it easy. Later.